Thank you, Kalina. We do want to get to that breaking news from Carson, where a Manhattan Beach motorcycle officer was killed this morning on the 405 freeway, shutting down northbound traffic.
KCAL News reporter Amanda Starantino is live to show us the latest on this situation. It is sad out there. Amanda?
It's an absolutely tragic scene here in Carson. We are on the northbound 405 just past Avalon Boulevard, where you can see officers are still investigating this crash here. Now, we have learned the unfortunate news that the Manhattan Beach police officer that was involved in this crash, that was driving that motorcycle that you see mangled up on the ground right there by investigators, has died while he was being transported to the hospital. Now, we just spoke with CHP Lieutenant Steve Carapia, and he explained what he says happened this morning around 5:15 this morning. There were 3 cars and 1 motorcycle involved in this crash. We have learned that one of those cars was driving at a very high rate of speed, where it changed lanes and hit the officer on that bike. That's when that officer was actually thrown from his bike. Now, emergency responders came to the scene, and while they transported him, that is where he did die on the way to the hospital. We do not know the identity of that officer at this time, but we do know he was with the Manhattan Beach Police Department, and we do know that the motorcycle that you see here that's involved in this crash was his assigned motorcycle with the Manhattan Beach Police Department. There were other drivers involved with this. We are told that they are cooperating with this investigation, and they have stayed on the scene except for one driver who was also transported to the hospital. We do not know what condition that driver was in. That investigation is still ongoing, and obviously the northbound lanes are still shut down here. The CHP lieutenant explained what this investigation means.
We have our specialized unit out here flying their drones, collecting the evidence to determine exactly what happened. At this time, we still haven't determined which vehicle hit who and what, but that will be through our investigation. We don't want to rush this. This is something that we're going to be very, very methodical, and we just want to slow everything down and make sure that we don't miss anything. We owe it to the officer, to the victims, to Manhattan Beach Police Department. We owe it to the community to make sure that we're thorough in this investigation.
Obviously, we still have a lot to learn of exactly what happened and know what happened with that officer also involved. Again, we don't know his identity, but Lieutenant Carapia also said this investigation includes finding out just how fast everyone is going. So that's why they have that drone up in the air to get all those details, and a lot of debris out here. They said this investigation is going to take some time. So drivers that need to go onto the 405 through this area should probably plan on finding alternate routes. He said this area will be closed indefinitely for now. As soon as they get those updates, they'll let us know. But again, a Manhattan Beach police officer has died following this crash. Very, very sad news to report this morning. Live in Carson, Amanda Starantino, KCAL News.
Yeah, tough one, Amanda. Thank you. Tens of thousands